got another video. This time I think I'll go to the fixtures first, because it's always good. And we've come up to, as you'll see here, the 18th of the 1st. Now the problem was I was going to go down to this game here with St Helens, but because of the custom database it's very slow. But as you can see, with the impressive amount of green here, we've done quite well. Now I'm not going to go through all the fixtures for you, because they'll always be, oh, we won this way and that one and that. But last game I think we'd come up to Shanklin, the FA Vars. I'll go through the FA Cup ones. Now FA Cup first qualifying round was 1-0 at home to Lewisham Borough. When it loads, it'll take a while. Right, Dan Williams and Josh Wilcox dominate the game as usual, as you would expect. And then the second qualifying round here was 2-0 away to Fareham, which is a good game. Dan Williams and Josh Wilcox getting their lethal partnership up from absolutely lethal. I love those two. Third round, we've got a 4-0 away to Buckhurst. Again, you see a lot of games. An own goal. Tony Vaughan got injured for a long time, about 3 months, and that was an issue. Not so much, it just annoyed me more than anything. It wasn't actually an issue for wins or anything like that. It's just he dipped in quality. Now where are we? Fourth qualifying round. Here we are. Now this was a great game. This Mansfield game. We actually played well here. This wasn't like we dominated, because it's Mansfield. It's a team above us, quite distance. When we didn't play, we just dominated here. We played well. We changed. My new signing, I'll go through later, called Fidson Jamal Thamond. We'll go through the new signings in a minute. And Tony Vaughan got 2, and Thamond got injured in that game. His first start, his first injury, 2 goals. Balotelli-esque in his start. But next game, the first round, was Bradford at home. Game we won, which was interesting, because you can see, again, we played very well. We should have won it by more, probably. We had the amount of chances. They only had 1 shot on target, and that was their goal. I mean, they played okay. They kept us back. We didn't look. We only had 9 chances. We usually have around 17, 18. But we deserved the win. Definitely deserved the win against Bradford. Then where are we? The first round, right? FA Cup. Tell you what, easy way to do this is show filters. Go through that way. You can see it better, right? So we're up to Bradford here. All those games, you saw those two. Lewisham Borough Fair and Buckhurst and Mansfield. Right, so we did that. Then Crawley, a team who have been picked very well. Now here, we demolished them. It was absolutely fantastic. We played so well. Sending off changed the game entirely. Look, they went in the lead. They played well. They came out the blocks really fast. We got a goal back almost immediately, to be fair. But yeah, that sending off really changed, because Crawley, I mean, you look here, we have 20 shots. That was after that timing. It was about at least 50-50 got in Crawley's favour at the time, and we weren't playing particularly well. Well, that sending off ruined the game, thankfully. Then the first vision is startling and interesting. Wallingham in the FA Cup third round. Now this was an interesting thing, as you can see here. All the teams are Premier League Championship, as you'd expect. The one team that was below me and worse than me, I got in the draw. At that moment, I was jumping around, going yes and happiness. And I was very happy. I'll show you the draw for the fourth, actually. Draw for the fourth round. Oh, it's not been drawn yet. Well, fourth round, I think, is it going to be drawn today? Actually, tell you what, the fourth round's going to be drawn today, so I'll watch that. I don't see why we shouldn't. Watch the draw. Now, the problem with this is it takes a long time to process this game. But I'll keep you interested with my chat. Nothing else has really happened. Obviously, today we're recording this is the day after the Balotelli 2 goals for Italy against Germany. Great game. He played fantastically. And as a Man City fan, I was really impressed with him. I was really pleased with how he played and how well he did. And I think that the Cassano and Balotelli partnership looks really good. I think Italy could do well with that. I really do. I think they've got a chance of going, if not far, at least get a good chance against Spain. At least get 1-2. If Balotelli can take them and be on the same form, then who knows? Spain defence looks anything other than anything but solid. So, mind you, said the Italian defence with a lot of the last game, but still, I still think they have a good chance. Well, I didn't show you the score for Warning. Oh, well, we'll see that later. Now, as you can see, the processing time is an absolute age it takes. Absolute. It's not even locked down my PC now, which is great. It's not fantastic. Oh, there we are. I just clicked in then. What I usually do is I usually just go off the page and go into it for a second or two and just come back to it, but can't really do that. So look, we've got here Maine Road. Oh, Man United, the opposite side of my draw. Right, you couldn't have opposites. Yeah, we'll go through the teams individually. Everton, Arsenal, Swindon, Birmingham, West Brom, Tottenham, QPR, Cardiff, Southampton, Norwich, Bristol City, here we are. Oh yeah, oh, I don't know. We could have a chance there. It's away. Difficult. Bristol City, not the best championship side. Quietly optimistic there, quietly optimistic. Newcastle Wolves, Leeds Brighton, Liverpool Hartlepool. Come on Hartlepool, do it for us. Charlton Blackburn, Coventry Derby, MK Dons, oh MP Dons Notts County, Sunderland Sheffield Wednesday, Man United. Now who have I got Man United? Come on, you want Wickham, you want Wickham. Oh Watford, call Wickham at home. Notts Forest, Stoke. Oh, you should be at home, Fulham or Wickham. It's Fulham and Wickham are away to Fulham. Now, that's not a bad draw. It's not bad. I'll take that. Let's go back to the third round. I'll show you the goal scorers. Eric Rawlingson, another one of my new signings. Mohamed about the start and Plumley. Right, we'll go on to signings. I've not made many since you last saw me. One or two, just for just to keep us ticking over. A few players had to go. A few players went out. Two on loan. Bentham was my second keeper. Hummel's got injured. He suspended his first game, as you saw, and got injured for a long time. I thought, I know when I've made a bad signing, so he went straight back out again after a few games. Now the signings, where do they start? I think the last signing I made was Kennedy. So now this is my display here, Jose Cruz. You can see there, it looks good already. Go into, I'll show you. Now for our level, 17 dribbling, 17 dribbling, absolutely sensational. Now he was better, but as you probably see the attributes, not good. But it's probably because, and I do have FMRTE, which is the Foot Manager real-time editor. I do have that, but and I have used it before, but I'm not using it for this game. I thought I'd keep dedicated to the cause. But I went on it just to check what Maine Road's abilities were, because it can do it giving it stat spaces. So just like, oh, these are poor, these are basic, these are rubbish. And I went on, and it's 1 to 20 as you expect, and everything for Main Road is 1. So we have no training facilities basically at all, which means I'm never going to get players improving. And that's fixed. That's going to be fixed soon. Fixed by the end of start of next season, hopefully. We'll have some training facilities, which means we'll be able to keep players hopefully at the same level. But until then, I'll have to rely on picking people out or things related to that. But anyway, Ray Ward, another good player. Had a few injuries so far this season, which hasn't been great. But yeah, another good player. Solid central midfielder. I need somebody there to back it up. Matthias Kisagenda, who's a Ugandan player, so he's basically related to Idi Amin. Solid. Again, just more cover at the back. Just running out of it because I've released a few centre backs. We've got, I would say, Fidson Jada Thymond, who, again, respectable, decent striker. Another cover because my first striker went out. So he's my nice cover. Plays for Madagascar, scored 3 appearances, 1 goal. Not bad. And then we've got Eric Rawlinson, who's my trequartista, little clever, tricky person. Again, quick. Quite like he's quick. He's got decent stamina. He's decent work rate, and he's got a decent finishing. And his dribbling first touch are all right, despite being tense. There's players that have come in. Nothing else has really happened for us. I may as well show you my tactics as well as there. Now, usually my tactics will be probably 4-2-3-1. So I know it's not exactly right, but they'd be like that. That's what my usual tactics are: control and balance. I've got a few set up other ones. They're not downloaded. I just like them being quite anal in making my thing set up properly. But yeah, finances. Nothing much to say here. We made profits every month, and that's without show income in this month. We've got 80,000 income total. That's because of prize money mainly. The FA Cup is where I'm getting a lot of my money, and expenditure is only around the 13,000 mark. But the interesting thing is, if we take prize money out of the equation, which is not what you can do, but we'll say it takes 7,000. It's around maths brain 13,000 around expenditure. We're making a little bit of a loss each month without the prize money, but we should get the prize money fairly consistently, you'd hope. So we're not going to get 0 in that, so we should just about be able to break even, just about. But otherwise, yeah, salaries have been going up, which is probably not the best thing. Property reviews start taking a bit of a dip because I've released a few players, but apart from that, summary, same old, same old. As you'd expect, we'll go to the board room actually, interact with board, and I'll show you what I've requested. Well, I'll tell you what, see. As we're here, let's see if we can get some. I don't want some transfer budgets. No, I don't want to cut back on anything. Go on. They never say yes, but keep saying enough times you might get it. Nope, not allowed that. Stadium or relay pitch. They usually say yes to relaying pitch. Probably the wrong reason to go for, to be honest. Oh, well, I'm wrong. Fair enough. No facilities. The reason I can't do them is because, as you'll see with board overview, that's in progress, and this basically fine. I mean, training facilities are coming along. These facilities are coming along. Nothing issue. That's a real issue there. Everything's going tickety boo. Got a transfer budget of 1.8 million, which was increased. I literally cannot even vaguely find a use for all that money. That is far too much transfer budget. I'm untouchable because I've won every single game in charge, basically. And that's kind of it. I've got nothing else to show you. That's kind of all we're going through at the minute, really. Let's look at this guy. I'm not going to buy him. Oh, I'm not buying him. There's a replacement for somebody else that I can think of at a later date. I'll keep him on tabs. But anyway, yeah. Nothing else has really happened. It's been same old, top of the league, 64 points from Rams bottom. Oh, I tell you what, I haven't shown you. Back to fixtures. One thing we did forget is you just know what we do. We almost lost this game as well. Can form, you stupid motherfucker. We almost lost that game. It is the howl. It's a howl of a goalkeeper. And it's literally just She yelled at particularly, but Tony Vaughan, the legend, the man, the beast, the warrior, came back. Absolute domination by this man. He just has lost a lot of his tributes as well because of the fact that we've got no training facilities. But he came back and he rescued us from the pit of despair. Again, we dominated, but just they took their chances. We didn't. We got lucky. I mean, I thought we were losing that game. I thought I'd come back to you. So we actually lost a game. But yeah, the league table has been not altered by that at all. It's instead of 60, we'd have 66 now. But I don't think it really matters. We're so far ahead of the second team. I don't think we've got a game in hand. I think, to be honest, I think it's a foregone conclusion. But I'll come back to you at the end of the season. I know I said I'd come back to you later time, but I'll try and I just don't keep people waiting for a video. I feel bad. Keeping people waiting. But yeah, that's all that's happened. Nothing else going on really. So I'll see you all guys later. And next time we'll see each other. Maybe the start of next season, maybe the end of this season. But anyway, see you later, guys. Bye.